Hello, welcome back to Chatting It Up with Imari. Today we'll be discussing the 2020-21 season for the women's and men's basketball team. This year it is a whole new team. The men has 10 new incoming players. The women have 10 new incoming players. I just feel like this year is going to be a very interesting season because through the pandemic and how they're going to fight adversity with not being able to practice for a whole month and just coming back ready to finish trying to get us championship for this year. I feel like this is going to be a very interesting year. We're going to enjoy this year because we have so many talents from men and women's on side. We have two great coaching staff from the men and women's side. I just feel like it is going to be a very interesting year, and I'm ready to be on the scene, be on the lookout, and just to enjoy the greatness that is about to happen with both of these teams through this year. For the women's team, I feel like it's going to be a new environment with just the new incoming players because we do have 5 freshmen, we have 4 sophomores, 1 junior, and 3 seniors. So I feel like it's going to be a very even amount of different personalities and different scoring abilities and different defense stops and everything else. So I feel like this year for the women's is going to be very new, but they're going to get it fast because they have the seniors who have been here, who have played for Coach Charmaine and etc. And then we have the sophomores who have transferred from D1 colleges or JUCO colleges, so they have that experience on how it is to be on the court with different people bigger than you, people smaller than you. Like, I just feel like it's going to be a very interesting team because they just have so many aspects that they don't even probably know yet because of the COVID-19. So it's kind of setting them back. But once they realize the aspects and the abilities they have, it's going to be a very beautiful view for them on the end to receive a championship. Charmaine Wilson, she is the head coach of the females basketball team. She got hired here July 15, 2011. This is her 10th year as a head coach at Edward Waters. I feel like Charmaine brings so much energy, fast pace to this school to make our girls better. Charmaine also was an assistant coach at Bethune-Cookman University, where also she played as a Wildcat. She helped rebuild the Wildcats to also prior to being a head assistant coach at Bethune-Cookman. She spent 5 years at Ellen University in South Carolina. While she was at SHSU, Wilson also had the 3-year letter winning for the Lady Bulldogs basketball team. She earned such as awards as Best Hustle, Most Improved. Coach Wilson also was a Lady Bulldog team captain for 3 years. In 2016, Coach Charmaine Wilson earned her master's degree in coaching and athletic administration from Condola University. With the men basketball team, I feel like they're very much an older team. They have a numerous of juniors and seniors with only 2 freshmen. So I feel like their season is going to be very good too because they are experienced. They have the college experience on what it takes to be a college basketball player. They really don't have too much developing to do because they are older in the game. The only thing I feel like they have to develop is the communication skills because, is with boys, it's different. Boys see things differently. Like they don't see eye to eye sometimes. So I feel like their key to winning a season is the communications and how well they play together. That is how they're going to win, to make sure they play super well with each other. They even out their abilities with each other. And they just dominate because, like I said, they're an older team. They have nothing else to do but dominate. And I just see big pictures for them also. Frederick Summers, he's the head coach of the men's basketball team. He was hired July 17, 2018. Coach Summers spent 1 year as a head coach at Talladega College. With his 1 year at Talladega, he led the Tornadoes to a 21-11 overall record and was 8-4 to mark the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference. In the year of 2017 to 2018, Coach Summers won the GCAC Men's Basketball Head Coaching of the Year award. As a player, Coach Summers played 2 seasons as a guard at the University of Arkansas Little Rock. He shared the same court with the former Los Angeles guard and New York Knicks head coach Derek Fisher.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just reminiscing about how basketball was for me before the epidemic. While I got you here, I might as well tell you about my podcast. It's called Chatting with Imari, and the host is Imari Bell, which is me. I would just like to bring you to my podcast to speak about just the realness through a girl's aspect to all the sports programs. I hope to catch you later with my next podcast. Bye.
My name is Tiana Hutchinson. I am a transfer junior. I came from Gulf Coast State College, and my major is psychology. How do I feel about the coaches? I feel like the coaches are, they're good. I feel like from the beginning there was a good coach-to-player relationship established, which you really don't get a lot of times because people are just strictly business and they're trying to win and, prepare to win and prepare you so that you'll be ready whenever you're put in a position to fight or flight like they want you to, fight and stuff. So, but I think there's a good relationship that's been established, which is very important. And with the coaches, it's basketball, but it's also just not just basketball. They teach us about life and just teach us things that women should know and how women should be and stuff like that. And it's I feel like it's definitely, there's there's trust there. The coaches trust their players to, do what they're told and not, break rules and stuff like that. And we also trust the coaches to lead us, and we trust the process that they're putting us through as well. How do I feel about this season? I am definitely nervous, definitely anxious. Me being a transfer and not ever being in this conference, playing in this conference, I don't know what to expect. I haven't seen any of the competition, and so it definitely has me a little anxious just because I don't really know what I'm getting myself into, and I always like to have some sort of idea of what I'm walking into, basically. So the fact that I have no idea makes me a little nervous, but to say the least, I think that in the end we'll be okay. So I'm just a little nervous. So what are my expectations for this season? Like I said, I really have no idea what I'm getting myself into. But obviously being an athlete and being a player, I have expectations to at least get far, at least make it to the playoffs. With everything going on and kind of being held back, having to take a detour a little bit, it makes me nervous. I still have confidence in us, and I still believe in us, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna line up on the same side, and we're gonna, play and go to war with the team costing us. And in the end, it's just a matter of who wants it more and who's more disciplined. But definitely, just expectations are just to not quit, basically, because we're only gonna have a month to prepare, which is not enough, and to only have a month and then come out and play one game, 2 days later another game, 2 days later another game, it's gonna be exhausting, but like Coach says, mind over matter. So it's really just a matter of who wants it and who's gonna fight. And my expectations is just to play hard and to not really give up until the end, until it's all said and done. Because we all want it, and you know, nobody can quit. We're all in the same, you know, we've all been out, and it's out of our control. There's nothing we can really do about that. We can only take advantage of what we can do. So it'll be interesting, but my expectations is just to go hard to the end. How do I feel about not playing because of COVID? Oh man, I'm mad because it was only a matter of time, especially like being at college. You know, there's a lot of people. Nobody really even takes the whole thing as serious as they should. So it's like, you know, people are gonna barely wear the mask, or they're gonna like always hang out with people or party and stuff like that. And especially with my team all coming back negative, I think that kind of makes me mad a little bit more, just because it's like, okay, we did our job and now like, we're still being held back because of the fact that like not all athletes are negative. So it's stressful, but it's something that you can't control. However, I just feel like it's just something that happens. So hopefully we'll get back in the gym soon. Hopefully there's no more delays, and hopefully we can just play.
Whether you're big or small, you can always catch a ball. My final thoughts on the men's basketball team, I feel like if they communicate, they be disciplined, they're very coachable, and they work together, I feel like the season will overachieve themselves with a little short period amount of time that they had to prepare. Some key players I hope that you guys look out for is Maurice Johnson. He's from Birmingham, Alabama. He's a senior. Also, Mr. EWC Robert Thomas. He is from Orlando, Florida. We have a lot of aspects, but I feel like those two players, since they're veterans, they've been here since they were freshmen, they have a lot of experience and chemistry together to get the rest of the new incoming players together and just be ready to win a championship. Frederick Summers, he's the head coach of the men's basketball team. He was hired July 17, 2018. Coach Summers spent 1 year as a head coach at Talladega College. With his 1 year at Talladega, he led the Tornadoes to a 21-11 overall record and was 8-4 to mark the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference. In the year of 2017 to 2018, Coach Summers won the GCAC Men's Basketball Head Coaching of the Year award. As for the women's, I feel like the women's is also going to be a great aspect to this school because they have so many new faces, new skills, fresh people to keep the game going. You can always sub somebody in to sub somebody out. That's how good I feel like this team will be. We have a couple key players. I would like to name them is LaQuanza Gover, Tiana Henderson, Latera Ransom, Molly Regal, Imari Bell, and Shaquanza Lester. I feel like those 5 girls are a key aspect to the team because they're very strong. They have that shooting ability. They have that college experience to know what it takes to be a champion, and how it takes to go to a championship. They have very good chemistry. I feel like they could lead the team with just their dynamics and their ability to score, to talk, to communicate. So I feel like them are the key. I feel like those were the key players of the game. Everybody can bring that ability to be a key player. It really doesn't. Them 5 people aren't the specific people to a puzzle, but they can help to a puzzle just like the rest of the team can help.